Hi class, this is WIF Review Set 4, Slide 3. All right, first one is an equivalence chain for 1/2. I don't know if you remember how to do this, but equivalence, remember, means equal. So we're gonna be doing equal fractions for 1/2, and we're just making a chain of it, meaning we're just making a consistent, in a row. So the easiest way to do it is you just count by. Count by ones, 1, 2, 3, 4. Count by twos, 2, 4, 6, 8. Well, let's check our work. 1/2 equals 4/8. Well, let's see. I know that 1 times 4 is 4. Whatever I do to the bottom, I do to the top, or whatever I do to the top, I do to the bottom. That is equal. So let's do another equivalence chain. Let's do 4, 6. Okay, let's do 3 of them. I want you to pause the video, and I want you to do an equivalence chain for 4, 6. All right, if you're back, let's do it. Let's count by 4s. 4, and you got to remember that this one counts. So 4, 8, 4, 8, 12, 16. Let's do 6s. 6, 12, 18, 24. Okay, let's check our work. 4, 6, let's do 12 18ths. Count by 6s to 18. 6, 12, 18, it's times 3. Whatever I do to the bottom, I do to the top. Count by 4s. 4, 8, 12. It is right. Hope you got that right. All right, quotient. We know quotient means the answer to a division problem. Let's take it. 398 divided by 4. Tell me the steps. Does McDonald's serve cheeseburgers raw? Stands for divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring down, repeat, or remainder. Now remember, all of these are review at this point. So that's why I go so fast. If you need to pause it, slow down, repeat it, rewind, do what you need to do. How many times does 4 go into 3? It doesn't. I'm gonna go ahead and put a 0 there. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now we still have 3. We could have easily just put a multiplication sign there and looked at 39. But we're gonna go ahead and do it this way, because I know a lot of kids still need to do it that way. Okay, how many times does 4 go into 39? Well, if you count by 4s, it goes in 9 times. 4 times 9 is 36. I just multiplied. Now I subtract. Now I check, is my difference, the 3, less than my divisor? It is. That means I did it enough. I went far enough. Now I bring it down. If we bring it down, we must repeat. Well, we are really close to the same answer as last time, so we know it goes in 9 times. 4 times 9 is 36. I subtract and I get 2. That is my remainder. Let's check our work. When we check our work, we take our quotient times our divisor and we add our remainder. So let's do that. Let's take 99, remainder 2 is our answer. So put 99 times our divisor. Our 1s times our 1s, then our 1s times our 10s. That's 36. 36 plus 3 is 39. And then we have to add our remainder. Let's see, does it match our dividend? It sure does. So our answer is correct, 99 remainder 2. Here we're gonna fill in the blank. Well, we have to think, what times what? How do we get 8? So 4 times, count by 4, 4, 8, 2 times. So we have to take this number times 2 to equal 2. Count by 2s. 2 goes in 1 time. You could have done it this way, if this helped. And you could have said, okay, I'm going down, and with fractions, if we're going up, we multiply, if we're going down, we divide. So I'm gonna divide by 2 to get 4. I'm gonna take whatever I do to the bottom, I do to the top. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Either way works. Here we're gonna do which is greater. Here, I do not want you to be doing the butterfly method. I want you to be thinking about what you know about fractions. The bigger the denominator, the smaller the piece. Because if I was gonna cut, let's say, this rectangle into 12ths, and I'll have the same sort of rectangle and I'll cut it into thirds. Let's cut this into 12ths. Oh my goodness, I could barely get it in there. Those are so tiny. Remember when we did like the pizza, and each time a person came in, our denominator got bigger, but my piece of pizza got smaller and smaller. So 1/3 is greater. Even though that denominator is so small, that just means your piece, you're only sharing it with 3 total, you and 2 other people. But 12s, you're sharing it with 11 other people. Here, which is less? We have 1/4 and 2/4. If your denominator is the same, you only look at your numerators. Okay, and this is real world. Well, which is less, 1 or 2? 1 is. 1 is less. If you wanted to draw it, here's 1/4, here's 2/4. All right, here we are going to be making addition with fractions to equal each number. So we need to equal 2/5. We have 2 spots. So I know my denominator is going to be the same. Well, what plus what equals 2? 1 plus 1 equals 2. Here, again, your denominator is going to be the same. It's a 4. We have 3 boxes. We have my numerator 3. We're going to use unit fractions. 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 equals 3/4. Here, we're going to keep our denominators the same, which is a 5. We have 4 boxes. Our numerator is a 4. We're going to do unit fractions. 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5 equals 4/5. Here we're going to subtract. If our denominator is the same, we keep it the same. 6 minus 1 is 5. If our denominator is the same, we keep it the same. 7 minus 2 is 5. If our denominator is the same, we keep it the same. 4 minus 2 is 2.